Going on your, wait.
You worked hard.
There he is.
Yep.
You're going down your neck.
Well, it's going to get me.
Yeah. So you did the federal court where?
Huh?
New York? Federal court
Yeah, 1965.
in New York?
You want the years I worked on every job?
Sure, why not?
1968, we were in the World Trade. Oh, it's something about the World Trade Center, huh? Well, the company I worked for was Koch. Carl Koch. I finished the job with the Bethlehem Steel. They said, Sonny, we don't have any more. The Bethlehem Steel is going to be...
Going out of business.
Yeah, they're going to fold up. So he said, don't worry about you. He said, we got a job for you. You're going to go work with Koch. I never heard of Koch before. Me and the engineer. They laid everybody off but me and the engineer. They had me lined up for that job, I think. Said, no, we got a job for you. So I went with Koch. Then they sent me to, the first job I went on was on Kennedy Airport. We put up the British Airway line, BOAC. We put the building up there. Then from there we were going to go to the Trade Center. Then the big boss comes up to me, Sonny says, that job isn't ready. I said, fine with me. He says, I'm going to go back to the reservation and go play some golf.
Where is the reservation?
Near Montreal. Just outside of Montreal. I'd say it's about 9-10 miles outside, about 15 minutes drive from our reservation. You just go over the bridge, you're right there.
So you still had relatives there, or what?
What's that?
You had relatives
Relatives?
on the reservation?
Oh yeah. I got a lot of nieces and nephews right now, but everybody, my sisters and my brothers are all dead. My father, dad, mother,
You still own land up there, don't you?
Huh?
You still own land up
yeah,
there.
I still got a lot of land.
Okay, yeah. So what after that job? What happened when you came back?
Oh, well, when they
You went to the reservation.
yeah, I was out playing golf.
Yep.
With my friends, and I seen somebody coming up the fairway, first fairway. I was just gonna take my second shot. Sonny, we just got a phone call. Call up your wife. She said, Koch just called up. You got to go back to New York. You're starting that job, World Trade Center.
The World Trade Center.
So I called up my wife. She said, you got to come back to New York. She says, Koch said they're going to start that job at the World Trade Center, 1968, in August. I remember that.
When did you make your own company? When did you found Thunderbird?
Oh, that was back in the 80s, 1981, 82.
Oh, so that came after all these other jobs then?
Huh?
That came after the other jobs you were talking about?
Yeah, I worked for
Okay.
the other companies first.
Okay.
Or you created your own company?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thunderbird.
You were bought out. You were bought out by.
We did all the highways around Westchester.
You were bought out by Perini, right?
What's that?
You were bought by Perini.
Yeah, Perina.
Yeah.
Perini bought the company out.
Yeah, I knew the original Perini's daughter, Ida Nicoli. She was a friend with my mom.
Too bad we got to get old. We would have been way up on top.
Hey,
Yeah.
heights don't bother you, Sonny.
I would be doing the bridge, Tappan Zee Bridge right now. If
Oh
I
yeah.
Retire.
How long are they going to be taking to do that project? It's going to be about 4 or 5 years to do that.
Take longer.
Put that bridge up.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't put the steel up yet. They just put
Right.
the piers up.
Yep.
But to put the steel up, you could do it in a couple of years.
Yeah. Now, are they going to take the old one down?
They're going to take the old one. No, they're going to leave it up on there, I heard.
Oh, okay.
But Perini's got the job.
Okay. This job?
This job going up now.
The bridge?
The steel work.
Oh, really?
Perini's got the contract.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Now, so after the trade towers, what you did work in Boston too on the Hancock and the what?
Yeah, John Hancock Building.
Okay.
1947.
So, what
Then
other?
From there, I went to Albany. We put a veteran hospital up there, 1948.
Yeah.
We finished that job, and the guy liked me so much that he said, Sonny, we got a job in Syracuse, the same one we put up in Albany. Same same hospital. So we went to put up a 20-story building. It only took a couple of months. But the other people coming up behind,
Yeah.
putting the floors in, put electrician in,
Right.
take them a couple of years. But put the steel work up. We put 4 floors up in 1 week.
Really? Did you work on the bridges in New York as well?
Yeah,
Which
put
ones?
a lot of office buildings on Park Avenue.
Oh yeah. How about bridges?
The only bridge I worked on was the George Washington Bridge. We had a repair on that one, 1978. We did the repairs. That was the last time I worked for Koch.
Okay. Now, what you just did the Hancock in Boston, right? Just that one tower.
Well, back in 1949, that was in 47, put the Hancock building, but in 1949 we went back to put up overhead bridges for the airport, Logan Airport.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we put up a few overhead bridges for the traffic. I know.
Oh, okay.
Back in 1949, didn't have that much traffic as we've got today.
No, no. In fact, the Mass Pike goes straight in.
highways.
The Mass Pike goes straight into the airport at Logan now. It used to have the Sumner and Callahan tunnel you have to go through,
Yeah.
but they put the that new underwater pass there, named after the baseball player.
Ted Williams?
Yeah,
That was-
the
yeah,
Ted
that's
Williams
only-
tunnel.
There's only 2 jobs I did in Boston.
Yeah, yeah.
I finished that job in Syracuse, then we went to Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, put another hospital up there.
Is that right?
That was right after the war. I guess for the veteran hospital, VA hospitals. We put 3 of them up.
Wow.
Albany, Syracuse, and Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey. I still remember.
Wow. So
You
what?
have a fantastic memory, son.
I know it's incredible.
You have a fantastic
Yeah,
memory.
yeah.
I know the years I put the jobs up.
He's amazing.
job. Yeah.
He's amazing. He can tell you stories about his youth at 5 years old, still like it happened yesterday. It's amazing.
Federal Court building was 1965.
Did you just come to St. Augustine?
Huh?
Did you just recently come to St. Augustine?
I came here about 10 years ago. My granddaughter went to school here. I wanted her to go to Catholic school. We didn't have any in that holy name. They didn't have any. So my son, I was out playing golf again. I was out playing golf.
Did you ever meet Obama on the course?
I was in South Carolina playing golf with my friends. Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Yeah.
I come home, and my son says, "Daddy, I got a Catholic school for Nicole." I said, "Yeah, where?" He said, "Right here in Austin." I said, I didn't know there was a Catholic school there. So he brought me over here.
Ah.
He signed her up.
Yawalawinio.
Nyawalawaniyo.
Yeah, that's thank you, God.
Thank you, Lord.
you,
Nyawa. Nyawa means thank you.
Yeah.
Nyawa.
Yeah.
I still speak fluent Mohawk.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
I'm
your
here 67 years now.
your wife is 100% Mohawk as well, right?
Huh?
Your wife is 100% Mohawk as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And she doesn't speak as fluently
No, she
now.
doesn't speak. She understands, but she doesn't speak it.
Didn't she speak it in her youth?
I don't know. I was going to teach my grandchildren too, but I guess they weren't interested in speaking Mohawk.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a beautiful language, yeah.
I have
When
2
you speak
sons.
it,
I got 2 grandsons. I got
it
2
sounds beautiful.
granddaughters.
It really is a beautiful sounding language.
So I've been here about 10, 11 years. We come to church here every Sunday. My granddaughter and my son.
Yeah.
Do you speak to them in language?
Huh?
Do you speak to them in English or in
English.
English?
Sometimes I talk to them in Mohawk.
Yeah.
I speak Mohawk in the house.
When did you actually leave the reservation to come to the States?
1947.
You came to the States, that was the first time?
From where?
From Montreal.
Oh, from
That was the first time in the States in
Yeah, I
1947?
grew up on reservation from when I was
Okay.
18 years old. My father said he took me doing ironworking.
Oh, okay. Now, you were baptized at the same church as Saint
St.
Kateri
Tekakwitha,
Tekakwitha,
in the
yeah.
same parish.
Really?
We only have one Catholic church on the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
There's only about 6,000 people there,
Oh.
but it's all mixed now. You can't say this guy's a full-blooded Indian.
Really?
in Dakotas, are there reservations there?
Yeah, I volunteered for summer in South Dakota on a reservation.
Okay.
Yeah. You're familiar with the Lakota, the Sioux Indian? Are you familiar with the Sioux
No.
Indian? Lakotas?
No.
Yeah, they're in South Dakota
Yeah.
at Pine Ridge. I volunteered a summer out there years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It was German Jesuits that run the compound there. Yeah, it was quite an experience, kind of eye-opening, I'd say. You've heard of Red Cloud? Red Cloud,
Yeah.
I met his however many times you have to say great-grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many times you have to say great, but yeah, it was quite a trip out there. I spent the summer out there. It was very strange, very different, to see it, because I had, you'd see wild horses running over the hills, just manes flying, the whole thing. It was pretty good. They would take the children from the reservation and they would bus them into the school, but they would integrate them gradually so that they had the entire downstairs of the school, like a basement area. They segmented it off for different grade levels, and they started out in teepees so that they would sort of be familiar with their environment and they wouldn't be so culture shocked. And they went all the way up, and then they integrated them to the typical, school.
I often wonder and think way back, when the Indians were here, but not all by themselves. Like I remember reading someplace where the Indians would be sitting on the banks of the Hudson River.
Oh yeah.
And they could not figure out how can a river flow one way and then 12 hours later
It's tidal, yeah.
come right back.
Yeah. It's tidal rivers.
Tidal,
Yeah. I think it's 129 miles of tidal river here.
all the way up.
I think it is 129 miles in. I think is what it is.
Probably.
I don't know. It's quite a distance, but what's really cool though, in South Dakota, they tanned these hides. They bleached them white of some buffalo, and they burnt the life cycle of the male and female from birth to death in two of the different ones side by side. And then they had all of the herbs and roots that they would dry out and dehydrate for storage and stuff. Really fascinating. Yeah, it's good.
There must be a lot of reservations up that way.
There are, but Pine
Go
Ridge.
down south.
Yeah, I think they have a lot in
Sioux,
Colorado.
Blackfoot and Cheyenne and
Well, the Sioux were the ones that I went to.
Yeah.
The Sioux Indians. They're in South Dakota. They're in the border, right southwest corner of the South Dakota. You can see the Black Hills from there. But yeah, there's a lot. But I was surprised though to find that there was TB pretty prevalent on the
Really?
on the reservation.
Huh.
Yeah, he's still but
Sonny, changing the subject, who was the doctor that did your eye surgery, your cataract? Which doctor here in Ossining?
tell you the truth, when he said your eyes are so bad, he said you won't see as clear as the other people. I said it's all right. I'll wear glasses.
yeah,
He didn't guarantee that my eyes are gonna
yeah.
come that good. No, but the eye doctor that checked my eyes, he said we're gonna give it to
Hey, Eric.
my doctor. That guy did the surgery. He won't believe it.
Well, you're
I
doing
won't
really
believe
good
it.
now.
Don't wear glasses no more.
Yeah. So how far back do you too? Bye bye.
Okay, I'm doing the rain dance.
Okay.
Monday.
You're gonna get the. Hey, how you doing, Sonny? You're gonna get your Sonny.
Hey.
You're gonna put on your suit there and come out of the bushes looking for the turkey, or what?
No, I don't know. I just got the bonnet. I didn't go back to the reservation yet to get my costume.
A while ago, you said you're gonna come out of the bush looking for turkey a while ago.
Oh. I'm run out of the bush.
Okay, Sonny.
Oh man, my leg.
What's the matter?
If I stand up too long,
Okay.
take her picture.
Want to get a picture of you with her?
Huh?
Get a picture of you with her.
All right. You want to take our picture?
Hey, Francis, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey,
Yes,
Sonny and Francis.
yes.
We're doing a little video here.
Good.
Sonny's talking, reminiscing about his days in the.
Ooh, you got a big.
Yes, I know. I see him.
I got him.
Oh,
Wait a second.
get out.
Get out of here, you B. Leave it be. Get the point? So, Sonny was telling us all about his earlier days on the reservation and stuff,
Oh,
so.
that's wonderful. I'd love to hear.
Yeah, sometime.
Okay.
Okay. See ya.
Okay, Monday I'm gonna do the rain dance.
Good idea.
Hey.
I asked Sonny. I said to Sonny,
Okay.
what does that mean? He goes, I don't know. I saw it in a movie once.
John Wayne movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll see you.
Bye-bye. Bye, Francis.